I honestly feel like most gyms today all look the same. Very dark, too much LED lighting, random equipment everywhere. And for this project, we really wanted to create something that feels more elevated and more intentional. Not just a gym, but a space people actually enjoy being in. Welcome back to part 2 of our Alpha Fitness project. Last time we showed you all the messy part. Installation, what's happening during the construction process, styling, and everything what is usually behind the scenes. But today I can finally show you the final result. Let's start right here at the reception. For me, it's one of the most important areas in the commercial projects because it creates the first impression. It's something that people see first when they enter. Let's start from reception desk. As you can see, it's done from a porcelain acrylic sheet with a logo cutout, which looks really nice. Basically, it looks like a glass. And then we used wood behind. Reception desk has a storage for a printer, of course, whatever paperwork you might have, and a beautiful logo feature at the back that gives a bit of industrial look because it has this metal mesh, but at the same time looks very modern and stylish. This is the place where merchandise will be sold. There will be some t-shirts, bottles, or whatever the client decides to sell. There's a little secret here, which is a color inside the drawer. Looks cool, huh? And a large mirror with a bit of motivation. Objects in the mirror are stronger than they think. Very motivational for the gym. Let's move on into the male training area, which in my opinion was the most challenging part because gym needs to work operationally well first. Coaches need to feel comfortable, clients need to feel comfortable, and the space needs to be spacious. Most of the gyms will place as much equipment as they can in the gym just to allow options to the clients, but we instead decided to place the most important machines strategically, and we allowed a breathing space for everyone to feel comfortable. Of course, we maintained the branding throughout the whole gym, and I really love how Alpha Movement logo looks like, so we used it whenever we can. This area is mostly for storage, and it also has a DB behind these panels, which of course we couldn't remove, but we just hide it. So whenever needed, there is still access, and a little storage there for balls or any gym equipment that is required. This came from the client as a last moment request, something that was missed during the process somehow. So she wanted to have a really nice space to have water, garbage bin, and tissues for the clients. So we came up with this idea, a one solid custom unit that can fit all of it. You can have your water here, throw the garbage, and get your tissues. And of course some extra storage for extra tissues. I think it looks cool. One of the main features of the gym is, of course, a sea view, which is available from both male and female sides. This area has all the running and elliptical machines, and we decided to place a mirror on the wall here because it's such a beautiful view from this gym, a sea view. So this mirror kind of duplicates the view, reflects it, and you can see it from multiple sides. And we are here in the female training area now, which is pretty much the same to the male area, but it has an extra bench because, as we know, females get tired faster than male. And of course, the lighting here played a huge role. If the gym is too dark, it feels heavy. If the gym is too bright, it feels cold. But I think we made it to achieve a perfect balance. As a part of entire experience, this is our little recovery area. The first one is recovery room, which is intended for massage. It has a nice, comfy massage bed, a nice smell as you could have in the spa, where people can relax and do massage after their workout. This is a stretching room where you can get stretched after your workout as part of the whole recovery process. It has a little storage for the mat, blocks, or whatever is required for stretching, and a bench to sit on. One of the features I also love in this little room is a nice round mirror that is kind of enlarging the space and reflecting the light from the windows that we have here. There's a little story about the signage for this gym. It was actually supposed to be something a bit different. It was kind of experiment. There was a different sign that dropped a shadow on the wall, but unfortunately it didn't turn out that well as it was in the 3D, so we just decided to do this nice minimal black signage at the end. And even spaces like changing rooms were very important for us to get right. I believe in many commercial spaces they are often overlooked, but we wanted to create a nice, clean experience and for it to be a part of the entire concept. And of course, the first thing that changing room should have is a space for changing your clothes. Behind the curtain we have a nice large mirror, a bench to sit, and of course some hooks to hang your clothes. This space is not very large, but I believe it has everything needed even though it's quite tight. Behind this door we have a shower room that has a small shower space, hooks, and a bench to sit on. And here we have a toilet, which has a little sink, a toilet, and a really cool mesh feature on the wall. This is the area where clients can get ready, dry their hair, do their makeup or whatever is required. Here they can keep their long abayas or clothes, and of course the lockers that have a really nice LED light inside and a digital lock. A really cool feature of these lockers that I love is the sensor light, which turns on as you open and it turns off when you close. also designed cafe as a part of overall experience because these days gyms are not just for workout, they are part of the lifestyle. People come here not just to exercise, but also to have coffee, socialize, or even work. Of course, we wanted to make sure that the coffee shop integrates with the entire gym concept, and I think it turned out so beautifully. Counter finish is the same as the walls to kind of blend with entire space, but I really love this metal feature which has a logo cutout. It turned out really nice. Behind the counter we have everything that is needed for any regular coffee shop, which is the coffee shop equipment, the coffee machine, and of course the menu.
Yeah.
We have a seating area here with 5 tables, many chairs, so many people can fit here and have a coffee after the workout or just do some work or meet some friends. For the tables we used beautiful Omani marble that I'm in love with so much, and we customized the sofa, which is pretty comfortable, and the chairs. As always, in all of our projects, 80% of the furniture is customized. And of course, like every real project, there were challenges during implementation. There are always things that need adjustments on site. Some details look different in reality compared to drawings. And honestly, this is the part people usually never see online. They only see the final polished reveal. But real interior design is a lot of problem solving behind the scenes. What I personally love most about this project is that it feels confident without trying too hard. It is modern, bold, functional, but still warm. And I think that balance is actually very difficult to achieve in commercial interiors. And this is the final result of our Alpha Fitness project. And honestly, I am super happy how it turned out. Let me know which space is your favorite, and I'll see you in the next project. It doesn't want to go. For everyone to feel comfortable and comfortable. This is the space where clients get ready, dry their hair, or what else they can do here? Moisturize their hands. These things that you sell in the gyms.
Like a boutique?
No. They have a name. Merchandise. Okay. I'll only show you the final product, final design, and final interior. I have to speak again. Happening during the, not, oh my God, what's happening to the